John Fenoglio is live in our newsroom tonight. He's got more on this story. John.
Well, MB Rick, good evening to you. Ousted FBI Director James Comey details 9 private meetings and phone calls with President Trump, all of which he documented afterwards. The notes detail that Mr. Trump had demanded his loyalty, urged him to drop the investigation into ex-National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, and pressed him to publicly state that he was not under federal investigation. In the 7-page document, former FBI Director James Comey describes how President Trump asked him to end any investigation into former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn related to conversations with the Russian ambassador. In a February 14th meeting, Comey quotes Trump as saying, "I hope you can see your way to letting this go, to letting Flynn go. He's a good guy. I hope you can let this go." Comey then says, "I had understood the president to be requesting that we drop any investigation of Flynn in connection with false statements about his conversations with the Russian ambassador." Comey's statement also describes 2 phone calls in which Mr. Trump urged him to publicly declare that Mr. Trump was not personally under investigation. Meantime, America's top intelligence officials were on Capitol Hill to answer questions about whether President Trump pressured them to downplay the Russia investigation. Senators also wanted to know about their private conversations with Mr. Trump.
I have never been directed to do anything I believe to be illegal, immoral, unethical, or inappropriate.
The NSA director, the acting FBI director, the deputy attorney general, and the director of national intelligence all broadly denied they had been pressured to do anything inappropriate.
I'm asking whether or not you have ever been asked by anyone.
I understand, but I'm just not going to go down that road.
But all 4 refused to answer specifically whether they'd been asked by President Trump to sway the Russia probe, and declined to provide a legal basis for not answering questions.
Why are you not answering the questions? Is it an invocation of executive privilege? If there is, then let's know about it. If there isn't, answer the questions.
I stand by the comments I've made. I'm not interested in repeating myself, sir. And I don't mean that in a contentious way.
Well, I do mean it in a contentious
Yes,
way. I don't understand why you're not answering our questions.
Now, none of those intel officials explicitly denied the alleged conversations with the president. Meantime, President Trump is attempting to shift the conversation. His outside lawyer tonight issued a statement saying Mr. Trump feels completely and totally vindicated that he was not under investigation in any Russia probe. The big question now is, what might Comey say tomorrow? MB, Rick, we'll be watching. Back to you.
All right, going to be interesting. John Fenoglio, thanks for that.